So I was talking with my friend Danny, and I was responding to what I saw in post yesterday. He was training back and he was doing bent over rows, 6 rep at 500 pounds. And you know, we were kind of talking about that nature of training, and like during this phase of what I'm doing, and for the past, shoot, 4, 5, 6 months, I've been training really slow and methodically, using moderate weight, but really focusing on the technique to get the feel I need out of this. And yeah, that's one way to train, and it's effective, and it works for me, especially now, this time when I'm prepping. It's like I'm really reducing my potential for injury as I'm going through these motions. But the point is, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Just because I do it this way doesn't mean it's the right way all the time. I think it's important to do those heavy sets sometimes. It's more of like something that's going to excite that muscle in a different way and give you a different type of stimulus and potential for growth. So my point is with this, there's more than one way to do this right. But for now, you know, you can kind of see how I've been going through this. Everything, the weight's moderate. I mean, I just did the whole stack over there, but I did it for 21 reps. So, focusing on that control. Kind of looking forward to the off season where I can start throwing around some heavier weights again. But that's for another video and another time. We'll show you that soon. Easy set here. Last set of rows, 21 reps, whole stack. Woo. You know, live, it's a crazy feeling. Been eating pretty good for the last 3 days to fill out, and this is the first time in over a month I feel like I've got power and energy, and that muscle's getting full, and I'm getting good contractions, so it feels nice to work out like this. Let's keep going. I'm over here having a conversation with Alex, the videographer, my friend, and he just got done doing a show, and he's talking about some things that happened with his nutrition post-show that I've endured before, and I've encountered this, and I think it's important to talk about. Sometimes when you're really cutting hard to get into a show, then you finally get to eat. Now this has happened to me several times. It's like after the show, I'll let myself go and I'll eat whatever I want to eat. And next thing you know, I'm going. And physically, I feel like I can't put any more food in my body. So, you know, my body's saying no, but my brain is still saying go. And I'm not sure exactly why that is. It might be due to like some type of gastric overload, where you've got so much food in here that I can't break down fast enough to give your body the energy it wants. But it's some type of phenomenon that has occurred to me several times. It's like, once again, you'll eat as much as you possibly can to the point where you're physically full. But still, up here, your brain's just saying, go. So I think it's really important after the show, listen to your gut, not necessarily your brain, because that's going to dictate, you know, whether you've eaten too much or not, and it'll keep you out of a place where you are miserable and bloated and can't sleep, or you're getting some type of edema and water holding in your lower extremities or face or something like that. So that's pro tip coming from you. I've done almost 70 shows, and I've encountered this probably at least half of them. So recognize what's going on and be master of your domain. let me tell you, that's a whole lot easier to do at 240 than at 275. That was 12 pretty easy. Moving on, let's go do a machine row. If it works out. Thanks, brother. This is Janet Jackson's Bad Boy. And this was a popular song when I was like 3 and 4 years old. I just turned 42 yesterday, so. But I remember my mom told me the story. She goes, when this song was popular, she took me to the grocery store and I was that young. And I saw these 2 black basketball players in the grocery store and I go, Mom, are those bad boys? So she got a kick out of that, enough to be able to tell me the story many years later. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, I want to take a second. Come around the side and look at my angle. The way that I'm set up with my torso, I'm leaning forward. And when I do this, I feel like I get a little bit more lat activation. Our first exercise was that seated cable row. So I'm kind of leaning back, pulling more through the traps. With this, I'm intentionally trying to lean into it. So I put stress on my back in a different way, get more lat involvement. I found, and what I've been doing this past couple weeks is I get up and I come straight to the gym. I did eat a little bit today. I had 3 dates with cashew butter on them and salt and 2 rice cakes, which isn't a lot for me, but still, a lot of times I've been coming in on an empty stomach. And so many bodybuilding shows, I've got up, even on Friday, bring my water down, bring my salt down, don't drink water the day of the show. The day of the show, I can't get a pump and I'm flat. But usually on the way in here, I'm drinking a pre-workout with that much water, and I've had probably 1.5 of these already today. But I think due to the amount of hydration that I've had, that's what's creating this full look. And when I've got a full look, I look drier and I look tighter. So that's the strategy for water going into this show. For years I haven't touched diuretics. And based off of what I've done in the past couple weeks and what's creating that look is generally when I'm kind of on a low carb day and I got at least a 1/3 of a gallon of water in me. So we'll see how this pans out for Tampa. I'm going to play that same strategy. I'm not going to eat very much on the morning of the show. I'm going to consume probably 1 liter of water before I step on stage and take it from there. Ooh. Today's Wednesday. Just finished back, biceps. I should do a little abs today too. Outside of that, I'm gonna pose. And posing is really the only thing I need to do to finish off this prep. I think this is the last of my weight training. I think it's just time to rest, let my body recover, fill out, and be ready to rock for Saturday. So, thanks for tuning in for this prep. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to put it in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for following, and I'll see you all in Tampa. Later, y'all.